One of the important tools in the Growth Climbers toolbox is a very simple thing called persistence and tenacity. I can't count the number of times I have asked myself, or the team has asked itself, is that really a hill worth dying on? Are we really going to tie ourselves to the railroad tracks on this thing? And the fact is that I look back at the big successes, at these growth stories that we've helped create with teams for companies. They're always filled with potholes and near misses and near fatalities, and we only made them into 7 and 8 and 9 figure success stories because of team members' tenacity and persistence. I think that's true in our personal life too, right? As a parent or as a husband, there's lots of times when I have to either forgive myself or a family member, and that requires patience and persistence and tenacity to get past mistakes that we all make. I've had 2 cases of toxic team members. Doesn't matter if it's my team or a client's team, or it doesn't matter whose team it is, but oftentimes we just sort of shrug our shoulders, or we accept something that we should not accept. We should be persistent, we should be tenacious, and stand up against toxicity, right? So there are certain, all stories and all journeys are filled with potholes and near misses. And sometimes, yes, we have to be flexible on sort of tactics and sometimes going around potholes, but we've got to be rigid on the strategy, right? Be flexible on the tactics, but be rigid on the strategy, and be tenacious and be persistent on what really, really matters, and do not back down. We're not going to be successful. We're not going to grow as people ourselves, as business leaders. We're not going to help grow our teams, our clients, in any business without persistence and tenacity. Yes, with a little bit of flexibility on how we get there, but getting there is we've got to be rigid about that.